Introducing Mantle, the revolutionary pension scheme administration and actuarial valuation system. Mantle reimagines the traditional models of defined benefit pension software by seamlessly combining the administration and actuarial systems into a single, real-time, fully integrated web-based application. The reliance on multiple unconnected systems requiring data transfer between them has made routine actuarial analysis time-consuming and costly. This integration means that the funding information that you see on screen is based on the most up-to-date membership data and investment information available, and is not a roll forward of historic data which may now be many months out of date. Any changes to member records are therefore reflected by the following day and are fully visible to trustees and members. Security is paramount, and authorized users have a username and login, as well as a third authentication provided either via an email or texted to a mobile phone. When these are entered, this takes the user through to the Mantle home screen. The Mantle home screen provides details of all the information options available and can be tailored to suit each scheme, giving different access to different stakeholders when required. Information can be made available for multiple schemes via a drop-down menu, as well as back-office administration functionality where this is needed. Mantle provides the user with complete transparency, as everyone can see the same information. As a standalone system, you have the flexibility and choice to implement it however you want, and the potential efficiencies and cost savings make it of value to any size of scheme. Mantle is efficient, consistent, and accurate, creating greater certainty of cost and output. As a standalone system, you have the flexibility and choice to implement it however you want, and the potential efficiencies and cost savings make it of value to any size of scheme. Mantle is efficient, consistent, and accurate, creating greater certainty of cost and output. Servicing is completely transparent, and the availability of real-time information can make tangible differences to decision-making and governance. Mantle places control of your scheme firmly in your hands. To access additional information on each Mantle module, just click on the relevant section on the screen. Entering the funding module, we can begin to see the financial information available at your fingertips, whenever or wherever you need it. Live asset data and integrated scheme member data combine to provide daily valuation results that fully reflect a scheme's current funding position and projected liabilities on a series of agreed bases, such as technical provisions, accounting under FRS 102 or IAS 19, transfer value, Section 179, and buyout. By entering the Model tab, this allows what-if scenarios to be explored on any of the bases on the up-to-date information available. If, for example, we were to increase pre-retirement discount rates by 0.5%, we can immediately see the impact on the scheme liabilities. The history of the funding and deficit position of the scheme is available, and using the analysis slider, you can identify the analysis of change position over whatever period is needed, and based on both options. The results of a scheme's analysis of change and what-if scenario calculations can be obtained in seconds rather than weeks. By clicking on the Liabilities tab, users can view a liability projection or cash flow projection in real terms. Other tabs along the top are Today's Money, which shows discounted liabilities, and Nominal, showing undiscounted cash flows. This instantaneous insight allows trustees and their advisors and investment managers access to information to make decisions around their schemes quickly and confidently. and make the most of opportunities as they arise and provide more control over future plans. The Assets module provides up-to-date information on the scheme's asset holdings. Automated asset feeds can be established with investment managers to provide an accurate, real-time picture of the scheme's asset values and allows tracking of their performance over time. Liabilities and cash flows can also be exported to investment managers as part of this feed to assist with improved decision-making. Data quality is constantly monitored and reported on against the pension regulator's record-keeping standards and assessed against the use the data is required for. Data and benefit gaps can be reviewed with ease, driving data rectification and reducing the risk of poor data in key processes. This assessment is integrated within Mantle and comes at no additional cost. In this module, you have access to the scheme's common data based upon the pension regulator's criteria and allows scheme trustees to measure the quality of their common data against recommended targets. By hovering over each target, you will be able to see the percentage complete and if there is any information missing by clicking on More Detail. You can view what additional detail is needed. This information can also be exported to Excel. Conditional data items are not as prescriptive as common data. As such, we compiled an assessment under 3 broad categories. The first is the actuarial conditional data. This represents the data which is needed in order to carry out an actuarial valuation. This pie chart shows that we have approximately 99% complete data and the remaining 1% will require an actuarial override. A significant advantage of the integrated system is that these overrides only need to be created once rather than each time membership data is uploaded, and improvements to data quality of the administration record automatically overwrite these overrides. The second pie chart is the ongoing administration pie chart. This chart looks forward to all the potential member movements and assesses if we have enough data to perform the necessary calculations. If we do, the data is complete. If not, it is missing and will trigger manual intervention by looking at paper records. The third pie chart is the benefit audit pie chart. Where the ongoing administration pie chart looks forward, the benefit audit pie chart looks backwards and asks if we can recreate past events from first principles. The color coding definitions remain consistent with the ongoing administration chart. The ability to recreate past events is particularly important for schemes in wind-up or entering the PPF. This module is based on the scheme's schedule of contributions. The first screen provides a summary of the schedule of contributions. By hitting Expand, you can view a projection of the scheme's liabilities against the projected assets to determine if the recovery plan is on track. This analysis is valuable for trustees in identifying much earlier in the process if it is likely that any remedial action will be needed to keep the funding plan on track.